beautiful day. I love it. Overcast. This is my type of fishing right here. So we're back. I'm gonna try to sneak down in there, try to stay quiet. We got the good old trash everywhere again, and I tell you, this place is, I picked trash up one day, big garbage bag out there, left it out there, and I mean, I tell you, as soon as you pick up trash for one, it leaves trash for others to drop. So unbelievable. Anyhow, enough of that. I'm gonna get down in here and wow, it is really low. Holy cow. Okay, it's 2 feet down from when I was here last. Okay, I'm gonna get down in here. Oh man, I just gotta say, this is embarrassing. I hate to even show this on film, if this makes it, if I catch a fish or not, but I hate to even do this, but look at the garbage absolutely everywhere. I mean, this place is just littered. It wasn't that long ago, a couple days ago, or a week and a half ago, I was here. This place wasn't in that bad of shape, but come on, man, we got to do better as a whole. I'm not perfect, but we got to do better than this. Anyhow, I haven't been here for a week and a half. Last time I was here, the water was up to almost that concrete right there, so it's way down. We'll give it a shot, see what we can do. I think I'm gonna try to throw some top water. I mean, the water being that low, I could, if they are gonna bite, that's what I could see them wanting to bite on. But I haven't caught anything on top water yet, but we're gonna get down in here and give it a shot. All right, so the setup right now, we're gonna start with the 120 Whopper Plopper series. I'll just call it the bluegill edition. I don't know what the exact name is. River to Sea, Whopper to Plopper. Running St. Croix rod, Triumph edition. This is not a musky rod, but it's the biggest one I have. 7'6", medium heavy, fast action. 20-pound braid with 50-pound fluorocarbon leader on there. The pole can handle the fish. Sometimes it just can't, it doesn't like the big lures that I throw. I know I've talked about it before, like, man, I need to invest in a bigger pole so I can throw some of these bigger lures I have, but I don't need to keep harping on that. We already know this isn't a true musky pole, but it'll get the job done for sure. Haven't caught anything on top water yet this year, so I'm hoping maybe this could be the opening day for top water. That would be sweet. Top water is my favorite bite, especially with these Whopper Ploppers, man. I can just cover so much ground with these lures. If someone were to ask me what do I think the best top water bait is, I would definitely have to say the Whopper Plopper. I mean, I've caught more fish on this Whopper Plopper than I have, not this exact Whopper Plopper, but on any Whopper Plopper than any other lure, hands down, for top water. Oh, I just can't believe how far down the river has came since I've been here last. Alright guys, I just said what the heck. I got out the old 190 Whopper Plopper. This is the big dog of big dogs for Whopper Plopper. Top water. We're gonna chuck this bad boy around a little bit. Haven't used this puppy yet this year. This is the big dog of chopping water right here. If there's anything that's gonna get some attention from a fish, it's gonna be this big dog right here. I mean, this thing here, if that tail hits you when it's coming through, you're liable to get knocked out. This might knock a fish out. If this thing's coming by and you get in the way, it might just knock a fish out. Might not be the best idea either. There's a bunch of debris in the water, so first thing we caught is a stick. Oh yeah, right down the pipe. Letting that big dog just cook right across there. Nice and easy. I like to pop it a little bit. Sit there and pop it. Just kind of makes it look like the bait is wounded. Like it's got a broken leg or a broken fin. Just up there barely surviving right now. Alright, so far nothing chewing with top water or swim bait, so I'll throw on this little spinner bait here. So it's got a white skirt on it, double chrome blades. Get a little bit closer to the roof. Get a little closer to the mouth of the river. They might be congregated in here because it's a little bit cooler. Water's definitely going to be cooled down a little more in here. So I've actually never made it down this far the bank in the river like this, when I've never seen the river this low before, and I've actually made it down this far, been able to stand here. Usually I got to get way down there by where the concrete is down there. So this is different. This is real different. It's interesting. Like I said, sometimes when it gets warmer out, those fish though like to congregate where the big river meets the creek right here, so where the water be just a little bit cooler. As the days get warmer and this river gets shallower, those big boys aren't going to want to sit in here cooking in this hot water. I don't know what happened to the smallmouth this year. Years before, I used to come in here and be able to catch a ton of smallmouth right in here, catch a ton of bass right in here, right along this part of the shore right here. There's a bunch of rocks. Oh, there's the fish. Oh, no way. That is crazy. Oh, wow. You guys, unbelievable. That is wild. I was just talking about, settle down, guys. Settle down. Settle down. What a nice fish. What a nice fish. That is crazy. I cannot believe he just ate right there. I was just talking about not being able to catch any bass lately, and literally I was just letting that skirt, it was just hanging in the water while I was talking, and this guy come up and just hammered it. That is awesome. That's maybe a 17-inch smallie. That's what I've been looking for. Obviously smallmouths were great for so long. Get a good pick with this guy. Good looking fish. Good looking smallie right there. Alright, that was cool, you guys. That was super cool. Alright, we're gonna let this little smallie go. Swim back to the depths. There you go, buddy. Oh, that was so cool. Wow. Literally, you guys, I was sitting here talking and I had the skirt right here, and it was like just barely in the water like this, and like because I had just got done doing a cast and retrieving, and it was just barely in the water. And then after I got done talking, I went to turn and I saw him grab it, and I just boom, just hooked him up. Oh, I don't know how, like I always say, I emphasize, you know, don't give up on your casts when you're right next to when you're getting close to shore. I'm telling you, most of your bites, I shouldn't say most, you're gonna get a lot of bites right next to shore. Fish are hanging out there, they're waiting for a free meal. That guy was an opportunist, so that was super cool right there. Alright, so let's get back to, stay there, Net. Let's try to get back to where we just left off. Just can't believe that. I mean, that's happened to me before, but it's always so surprising. And you have a fish just hammer you right there. I had that bait just dangling in the water, just talking, and that smallie just couldn't take it anymore. He had to come up and take a chomp. That was cool. All right, we're back in action with the 9-inch. The 9-inch, it's called the Draw by 6 cents. I gotta keep it out of there. This is not this is not a cheap bait right here. This is not a cheap one. There's some lures where I don't mind if, you guys know what I mean. There's some lures I don't mind if it gets hung up, never comes back again. And there's a couple that it would really break my heart if I were to lose it, so we're gonna try to avoid that today. All right, put on a little, I think it's called a buzz bait, like a little topwater bait, but trying to see if I can catch a couple of these smallmouth that are down here. I don't know if they'll hit this thing or not. I've actually never caught anything on this, but I saw it in my box and I wanted to give it a shot. All right, let's try the old, well, them bass are, if I had a worm, I'd catch them right here on shore. Bass are just hanging around right here in front of me. Hanging around right here in front of me. I keep pulling it. I can pull the bait right over them, right next to them, trying to get them to eat. All right, I put the big swim bait back on. We're gonna make about 5-6 casts each spot here. We're gonna work our way right on down the creek, not towards the mouth of the creek. Oh, that was cool, huh? See them geese come in hot right there? That was super cool. Yeah, we're gonna work our way that way. Work my way towards the vehicle and see if we can entice one. So far nothing. So far just a super aggressive, one super aggressive smallmouth. That's it. Seen a bunch of them down there, but so far only one. And he wasn't even that aggressive. He didn't eat until I quit moving the bait and it was just sitting there in the water, so maybe that's what I should be doing, just letting the bait just dangle there. Just walk up to each spot and just dangle some bait in the water. Oh, there's one. There's a follow. Oh, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that smallmouth? Did you guys see that smallmouth chase this guy in? That was cool. That was super cool. Why didn't he? Something about those smallmouth, they do not like this swim bait. I can't get him to hit it, but there he is. There he is again. There he is. I cannot get him to hit it, but he keeps chasing it. Come on, where you at, guy? I'd give anything right now to see that. Give anything right now to see that smallmouth nail this thing. Just seems to really piss him off. I don't know if it's because he's just a little bit bigger than him or what the deal is, but a bunch of times I've gotten him to just chase this thing down. There he is. There he is. There he is again. Oh, there's no way you guys can see that either. There's no way. I just took my glasses off. I just took my glasses off to see what it looks like, and I'd probably have to say I know for a fact you guys can't see that. He chases him again. There he is. Oh yeah, he's right there. He's right there. Okay, he keeps sitting on these rocks right here. That's what it is. That's what it is. I bet he's got eggs in there. That's what it is. He's guarding his freaking eggs right there. Can you guys see him? He's right there. Try to get right up on that bank over there, along that edge, underneath those trees. It's a pretty warm day like today. If they are going to be in here, I can see them laid up under those trees right there. Oh, there's one. There's one. Wow. Drilled it. I don't think it's a muskie, but it's definitely a fish. Holy cow. What is it, a bass? Drilled it right when it hit the water. Unbelievable. Just hammered this big swim bait. Look at that guy. Now that is crazy. This bait is almost as big as he is, you guys. He was laid up underneath. He was laid up underneath the rocks right there, underneath that tree right there. That's an awesome, awesome fight. That was so cool, man. I cannot believe. Well, we've been looking for him down there. We kept seeing that one. All right, we're gonna get him back right away. We kept seeing that one down there. There he goes. That was cool. I mean, he was laid up underneath that tree over there, underneath that tree branch. As soon as it hit the water, I mean, he smacked it. Golly. He hit that like a much bigger fish, I can tell you that. That was a nice size smallie, about the same size as the last one I caught. But he was a little more unhappy about the situation, because he came up, he did not like this girl landing underneath that tree right there. I kind of figured if there was going to be something, they're going to be laid up underneath that tree in the shade over there with as warm as it's been. And sure was. As soon as it hit the water right there, I got mud on my reel. As soon as it hit the water, I mean, he just clobbered it. He honestly hit it. I thought it was a little bit bigger of a fish. How aggressive he got it. That was cool. That was super cool.